The first thing I wanted to get into was like in the beginning of the film, like, you know, whenever Terrence is listening to the podcast and it's like, you're in control of your own destiny. In order to be the man you want to be, you must take action. I feel like, to me, like, those words have symbolism, not for Terrence, like, also, like, for you and, like, how you took action and, like, made the film. So I just, like, tell me, like, your thoughts, like, why you chose those words. How do you feel like they apply to you, you know?
How do I feel like they apply to me?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I wrote Terrence from my perspective. Like, for a really long time, I wasn't taking action. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a really long time, I was sitting around waiting for someone to help me become this person I want to be, or rather help me bring this person out that's already inside of me. And it just doesn't work like that. Like, you have to do it yourself. And that's why I did the movie, right? Like, yeah. I did it myself. Like, I was like, all right, I have to do this. No one's gonna help me. For a really long time, I was asking people, like, yo, you got a script I could read? Can I help you on the set? Like, nah, niggas not gonna help you until you help yourself. Yeah. And that's just in every facet of life. I watched this video yesterday that your brother sent me. It was like, you have to work within to get the things you want outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect love from someone else. You have to love yourself first. So I think that all ties in. Like, yeah, you have to work on yourself to make stuff happen.
Yeah. And I feel like it can sound like cliche, like, oh, like, you need to, like, work on yourself before you get what you want. But it's, like, it's true, because I feel like if you were to try and make this film at a point in your life where, like, you were, like, any different on the inside, like, any different, I don't feel like it would, like, turn out as good as it did. Or, like, it probably wouldn't have, like, felt as good to make it as it did right now, you know? Because I think, like, I just think it's important, like, what your, like, mind, body, spirit, whatever is, like, on whenever you're making something, because it shows, like, in the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You have to be on a journey. Like, you don't have to be there yet.
Yeah.
But you have to be on the journey.
I think it's more so, like, you have to be, like, on the, like, you have to have a vision of, like, where you want to go, and, like, on the way there, if that makes sense, for the work to be good. Because I think, like, you can, like, try and make something while staying in the same place, but I think, like, being surrounded by the same thing, staying in the same thing, is not gonna, like, feed you what you need in order to, like, move forward. You know what I mean? There's this verse in the Bible, like, it talks about how, like Jesus was gonna, like, heal, like, people who had leprosy or whatever, and they came to him and he was like, okay, like, go show yourself to the priest. And, like, it was like, as they, like, walked, then, like, they were healed. And so it's like, to me, it's like, you need to, like, move and, like, walk for things to, like, come into place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And, like, in that particular instance, like, they knew where they were going.
Yeah.
But they didn't know the journey in between. Yeah. So it's the journey that heals you, not the destination. That's deep.
And in this case, it's a journey that made the film.
Yeah, fully.
You know?
Fully.
Another thing is, like, in the movie, like, well, in the film, you were in it.
Yeah.
Was that, like, did you want to be in it?
No. No, people just flaked.
Really?
On time, yeah. I had people who were supposed to be there for those scenes, but, like, it's like a lot of people were like, man, I want to be in it, but my time, can we do this time? I was like, nah.
Yeah.
It has to be this time or not. So I really had to step into, like, a character that I don't really step into. Like that I'm stepping more into now, that I didn't have to, that I learned there. Like, yo, I have to be cutthroat. This is my project. I'm the boss. Like, if you can't make it, that has nothing to do with me. You're out.
Yeah.
No feelings attached. This is business.
Yeah.
You know? And it's really weird doing that. It's really weird. Especially, like, when I'm directing and I'm trying to balance the creative and the, I guess, managerial part, being the producer as well. It was extremist. After those days, bro, I was so tired.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm using both sides of my brain. Yeah.
I didn't even, like, think about how that would, like, come out in, like, you being, like, writer, director, producer, because it's like you do have to, like, make sure things get done. And I feel like for you, like, it's not really in your nature to be like cut to, like, oh, like, you can't be in my thing, like, no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it was. I honestly didn't think about it until I had to do it. But it really like, and I think I'm seeing it like in life too. Like, just seeing my friends do the things they do. It's like, okay, you kind of have to be. You have to put your fucking chest out. You know, like you have to like, all right, this can't happen. You have to get out of here right now, without thinking about their feelings, thinking about the project, and finishing this in this amount of time. It's really weird. It's really weird.
Yeah. But I think I'm just thinking about the part in the film, like before the fight scene, whenever it's like, it's kind of sounds like a gong, and then it's like a voice, and it says like, "Be a real nigga."
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
100%.
Like, you know?
Like the film embodies that period of my life so much.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about it until we started producing it.
Yeah.
And I started thinking, people started asking me questions. I'm like, oh, you know what? That's what I was going through at that time in my life. I had to figure out what a real nigga is.
Literally.
Yeah. And I wrote it like kind of right after COVID. Or like, yeah, right after COVID. Where like niggas were still like, I had to remember what it's like to be around people.
Yeah.
I forgot how to talk to people. I felt so weird. I forgot how to talk to girls. Like,
Did you really?
yeah, I did.
Really?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I completely like forgot game. I had to relearn it. I didn't know what I was doing.
Wow.
Being with people was weird.
Wow.
So yeah, like that COVID time was like a full like rediscovery of self, you know. And yeah, I think this film really embodies that.
It really does. Well, this is like moving on from like the process and like going into more of like the content. Like, I feel like one thing that I really appreciated about the film was like, it was actually like so funny. Like, I feel like there were so many comedic elements, and like Isaac, he was a standout.
Man, Isaac killed it.
He was a standout. He was too funny in that.
He really turned it into something completely different.
Really?
I did not like the scene where they're in the forest and Isaac did that. That was completely impromptu. I didn't tell him what to say. I was like, hey, Isaac, this is your character. Say what you think you would say. And he just ran with it.
Dude.
That nigga's ridiculous.
Like, that was crazy. The part whenever they're like in the office and like the boss and then you are on your knees and like, you know, like, yeah. But like whenever Isaac said like, no, it was Chinny who said pause. In the film. That was funny, but I feel like
they came up with that themselves too.
See, and like I love that. That was so funny. Like, and then the other part whenever they were like in their like the laughing scene and like I just feel like their facial expressions, like theirs, like Shabika's, like it was just so funny. You know?
So silly. And then when Isaac did when Chinny was like, well, I guess you guys get in the game room, Isaac did that.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
That was too funny.
That was ridiculous. I want my actors to see this character and take on their whole own approach to who this character is, because I have my own idea, but like my idea is not the complete idea without you. Yeah. You know, so I need you. Like, it's a collaboration. Yeah. Everything I do, I think the film is a collaboration. Yeah. Art, even, I don't know about art in totality, but like film in particular is a collaborative effort. You know, so even coming down to like SB and his shots, he would give me ideas for shots I wouldn't have thought of. And with the editing too, like some shit, that nigga did some crazy stuff sometimes, like all the time actually. Like this shot where like where they're in the car and the music starts and they go into, and it's like the two shots, like SB came up with that. Like that made it something. I don't know how to describe it. But it changed it. I feel like that, like it made it more like not sinister, because it wasn't like sinister, but it made it more like what's the word? Like he could die right now. You know, like I know more, you know, more not dramatic, but like I don't know the word for it either. Yeah, I feel like the best word I could think of is like sinister, because I feel like that like sinister, but then also like he's getting to the point where it's like, okay, I need to make like a split decision. Like I feel like that music like really emphasizes like his brain moving fast. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the shots too. All the thoughts going through his head. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Q for producing that. He produced the whole thing. Really? Like all the music, the scoring. Let me say that. I'm a filmmaker. All the scoring on the film, he did that himself. It was. Yeah. We sat in his house for hours. Really? Actually, he killed that out. It was good. He killed that out. I feel like in the beginning too, like the music that like opened it up, I don't remember exactly how it sounded, but I feel like
with like the scene being said, like, okay, like it was like a mundane office, but the way it was shot like looked so like nice, and like the music, I just feel it really just like set the scene. Like, yeah, we're in an office right now, but the music is showing that like something maybe out of the ordinary, maybe slightly unnerving is gonna like happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the music captured the whole thing like really, really well.
Like it
you know?
should. This looks beautiful, but like it feels weird.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so like really focused on like every element of a film telling a story. Like the music, what you see, what you hear, like everything in the frame has to be a part of the story somehow. Has to move the story forward.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, really being able to capture that. My first film feels really, really good.
Yeah.
Feels really good. Yeah, let's go outside.
Okay. Okay, we were already talking about like how like Isaac was a standout and like how the film was like super funny, but I guess like when it comes to blending like comedy and thriller, is that like where you want to like be creatively, or is that like a place you want to stay?
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't know where I want to stay.
I knew that.
Yeah, I don't have like I don't know. I don't think I have my voice particularly yet. I think I'm still figuring it out. Like I'm working on this thing right now that is like super sad, but could be funny too. Like it will be funny, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm still figuring that out.
Yeah.
I'm still figuring that out.
Yeah.
But that's the space that feels the most comfortable right now. Yeah.
Why do you feel like it feels the most comfortable?
Because mixing thriller and comedy is really easy for me. I think because I naturally like things to be funny, like naturally.
Yeah.
And it's fun mixing like the sad and horrible with the funny. That juxtaposition is always like really cool to see, and it makes the sad story more entertaining.
Yeah.
It makes the funny more funny because everything's so bad.
Yeah. I think it also like not only does it make like the sad more entertaining and like the funny more funny because like everything is so bad. I think it's just like it makes things more like real because like I mean in life like there's been some really horrible stuff that has happened, but I think like you're still able to like laugh in the middle of all that stuff. Like just thinking back to you remember like not to bring down a vibe, but like Nama's funeral, and like afterwards we went to like Onyi's house. We were like, you know, like laughing and like freestyling and stuff, and I was like this morning we were literally like so sad,
Depressed damn near.
literally and like now we're like having a great time. So I feel like the blending of like thriller, comedy, like funny and like sad, like it's just like that's what it is to be alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like things aren't always just sad.
Yeah.
Like there'd be like super funny things at funerals.
Literally.
Like hilarious things at
Literally.
funerals. This is a real downer. At Dada's funeral, your grandma spoke. And she called him the wrong name the entire time. Yeah, I remember that every time.
Wait, what did she call him?
I don't remember. Urenne or something like that. Everyone said, "Oh, that."
Are you for real?
RP to them both.
Seriously. I mean, she was probably like, you know, early stages of dementia.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. Crazy.
But that was like hilarious in the moment.
Yeah.
And also at Dada's funeral, I sat with Brian Akawan, and because I didn't want to sit in the front, because like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then his dad was like, "Hey, does your friend want donuts?" I was like, Brian was like, "I guess." Like, "Hey, go get them donuts." Dad had donuts in the car. We went outside, ate donuts, laughed, fought a little bit. It was like a really great moment in this terrible moment, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's my whole life, that juxtaposition.
Literally.
Yeah.
Things need to be broken up. I feel like it makes it more bearable because I feel like, to me, like what breeds like emotional distress or like depression, it could be a lot of like chaos, but I think also like stagnation. And so I think when it comes to like experiencing things, it's like you need something to break that up, even just for a little bit. So it's like a funeral, like we're so sad, we're crying, but then in the middle, so we have a good laugh, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like at Nama's funeral, there's a point we were writing stuff for Chibi, I think we're writing something for you and Shibi.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, you
Never
guys
was
are.
making fun of my handwriting. Never was having a good laugh at my expense. And it sucked, but like, niggas need that.
Yeah.
Niggas really needed that.
Literally.
Yeah. But that's what makes life fun.
It does.
I don't know about fun, but like, it makes it experience worth experiencing.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I feel like things like that aren't fun, but it's like, I feel like it makes you appreciate being alive because it's like, oh, like, even though, like, we're having this sad experience, we're still able to, like, have a good time. And it's like, wow, like, it feels really good to have a good time.
Yeah.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being with the people you can have a good time with in
Yeah.
these weird times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, I feel like since you said, like, that's your life.
Really got off topic.
I know. But I feel like since you said, like, that's your life, like, I feel like it showed in, like, the little, like, spots of comedy in the film because it's, like, got a gun to his head, like, you know, like, all this is going on. His boss, like, framed him, but it's, like, we're still, like, laughing.
Yeah.
Even at, like, the terrible things, you know?
Hey.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well.
My back is sweating.
Same. I did want to talk about the fight scene, though, because it was, like, giving, like, samurai type stuff, like, Samurai Jack, you know? It was making me think of, like, Kung Fu, whatever, like, I just feel like the music and everything, like, it just fits so well. Like, were you going for, like, samurai
Yeah, I was
swords?
going for, like, anime, samurai, like, especially the song Aina provided.
Yeah.
Man, like, I
Yeah.
asked him, like, yo, can you provide a song that fits this kind of... I didn't even tell him, like, that I was going for samurai thing. I just told him the story. He said, I'm gonna have a song for you. And he provided that. I was like, oh, nigga, this is perfect.
It was
like
literally perfect.
Boondocks.
Literally, it felt like Boondocks. I guess, like, going back to the song, because, like, one, I love that song. Not just because it's my brother's, but, like, was it important to you to have, like, an original song for that part? You know?
Not really. It wasn't important. I didn't think much of it. I wanted to use... I was gonna... It was important because I didn't want to get copywritten.
True.
And sued.
Yeah.
But, like, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But it just worked out so perfectly.
It really
Things
did.
really aligned, like, when I was creating that thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, everything, like, you know, I got the facility for free because Auntie Akudo...
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she let me borrow her place. Like,
Wow.
that's my dog. And, like, man, when God wants things to work, they'll just work. Or rather, when I say that, when I align myself with these things, they're gonna work.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It was perfect.
I think it's like an agreement thing because I feel like if something is supposed to happen, you have to agree that it's gonna happen.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I feel like you wanting to, like, write and direct and produce, like, the film, like, that's clearly something that, like, I feel like God wanted you to do. And so it's like you got the idea and it wasn't like, oh, it's gonna be too hard. I was like, okay, I agree that I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And then it literally happened. You know what I mean?
Everything fell in place.
Yeah.
Shout out to God.
And shout out to you.
Shout out to me. Thank you.
Literally.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right.
Okay. It's really hot.
It's so hot.
I feel like when it comes to debuts, like, whether it's, like, debut single, debut album, debut whatever, like, it's really important because it sets the tone of, like, somebody's, I guess, career, kind of. So what do you want, like, Split Decision to, like, I guess, like, how do you want people to view you as, like, a writer, director, producer with this being, like, their, like, first impression of you? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do I want people's perspective of me to be? I want people to see this and know, oh, he's gonna make things that I've never seen before. His mind is crazy. Giving us a very unique perspective.
Yeah.
On, because I think a lot of my stuff has somehow to do with, like, our culture and a lot of the nuances that live in our culture. And I want to give people, like, a outsider or insider's view of all of these things that we know, like, naturally.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I just want them to be like, whoa, this nigga's crazy. I would never thought of that story before or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like also just, like, one, I think it does, like, give people, like, the impression, like, okay, like, his mind is crazy. I'm going to get things I've never seen before. But I think also, like, for people who, like, know you and, like, seeing the stuff, it's just kind of, like, it's really nice to see how, like, how it relates to, like, you. And I feel like people whenever they watch, like listen to something, it's like they like to feel connected to the person that made it. And I think just like hearing you talk about the film, it's like, okay, like you're like connected to this. So I think it makes people like want to watch it even more, you know, because I feel like even after the conversation we had today, it's like I'm gonna watch it again. I watched it so many times already, you know, but it's like just going based off of like what we talked about, it's like let me go back so I can like look for this in it, you know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah, I think, you know, they're not intentional when I do that. Like, it just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, but I think that's like unique to like people that know me though, right? Like everybody's not going to be able to see that unique perspective. That is directly tied to me. Unless I do like interviews like this with people that I've known my whole life. Right? But like otherwise, niggas won't know.
They won't.
They'll just say, oh, that's a cool story, and they'll pull their own thing from it. And also, I want sometimes to not explain what the movie's about. Sometimes I want the viewer to determine their own perspective or viewpoint on the film, because I think that's what art is. Art is like, I make this thing and I have my own story, but it's for you to create your own story from it too, you know? That's really important to me.
And I feel like I agree with it. Like, I feel like it's shouldn't always be like, oh, like I see this and like the writer tells me what it means, because it's like, what if I thought I meant a different thing? And I feel like even with like what we talked about today, like I was careful not to be like, whenever you did this, what did it mean? Or like at the end when this happened, what did it mean? Because it's like that's for the person watching it to figure out. Like, you know, like it can mean something different to a bunch of different people, but I think just like everything is open to interpretation. You know?
I agree. Do we walk off now?
They say it's something about the letter after letter O. I tend to keep it player and professional. No, say it twice, I let them know, then let them go. Sub-zero below, shorty crying cause she swear I'm cold. And I'm like, fuck it, let it snow.
God bless you all. God grant you all your heart desires. God be with you in every way. May we get his blessings and he gets the glory. In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.